I read comics. Who saw that coming? Yeah! Who saw that one coming? The thing about me reading comics is my favorite's always been Spider-Man. Yeah, he's not that popular now, I guess. Okay. The Spider-Man comics, they were never about Spider-Man. They were always about Peter Parker. And it's like the guy behind the mask is like a really relatable fella, and he's got the same problems as you. And I read them a lot, and lately they're not that relatable anymore. And so I've been sending in pitch ideas to Marvel Comics for Spider-Man comics based more on my life and personal experiences. And I write these down all the time, so I thought I'd share a couple I came up with off stage for you guys. So Spider-Man can't find anyone to share in his excitement about Maroon 5 with. Spider-Man gets food poisoning at Mel's Drive-In. Apparently he's allergic to pine nuts. Spider-Man doesn't want to go to the museum with his stepdad. Spider-Man was going to tell a black joke, but then his only black friend brought his entire family, so it's kind of awkward now. Spider-Man has received several cease and desist letters about his Spider-Man jokes in his comedy act, but he's not going to listen to them because he likes talking about Spider-Man. All right. My friend came to me a while back. He says, Seamus, I want to be a rapper. I said, yeah. But he says, I need rap names. I need hip-hop names. I said, well, okay, I got it. You could be the Jam Burglar. I'm just gonna make this face for a while. See, it's a reference to the McDonald's mascot, right? But it's also a commentary on the state of hip-hop. Let that one simmer. Okay, so this is only gonna work if it's 2004. So we're in 2004, guys. Ah, time travel's fun. Okay, you're like, yeah, terrorists, they're scary, right? I believe in John Kerry. Anyways, man, in 2004, this Jay-Z's hot, right? I think he's gonna have a promising career as a hip hop artist. I really like his song 99 Problems though. That's a good one, you know. If you having girl problems, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems and a bitch ain't one. Thing is, Jay-Z, you have 99 problems. That's a lot of problems. And like, it's also an oddly specific amount of numbers, problems. I think if I sat in my room by myself and I like drank a lot and I didn't really do anything but think about my problems, I could get like 30. But again, that's if I'm sitting in my room doing nothing but thinking about my problems. That's not healthy. Jay-Z, don't be doing that. Apparently, he's also dealing drugs. What is this? But, you know, a bitch ain't one. And as a man who at some point in time has had a bitch, I can tell you, you can't have a bitch and not have a problem tied to said bitch. Therefore, Jay-Z has no bitch. Jay-Z is alone. He's dealing with all of these problems. But he feels bad for me, son? I'm sorry, Jay-Z. You have an overabundance of issues you need to be worrying about. You are projecting, son. I will say that I do front a movement. It's called 99 Hugs for One Troubled Thug. I'm gonna leave you guys on two things here. First, my dad is in the audience, so I have to do this. When I first started doing comedy, my dad came to me and he said, Seamus, I have the greatest joke for you. And I said, well, what is it, Dad? And he says, you have to say, my dad had to quit drinking whiskey. He says it makes people want to fight him. I'm like, that's kind of a shitty joke, Dad. Where'd you hear that? He's like, I saw it on TV. That's cool to do, right? No. So I said, you know what, Dad, look, I'll make the joke about you. I'll personalize it. I get what you want. I got this. So these are my whiskey jokes about my dad. My dad had to quit drinking whiskey because his wife left him. My dad had to quit drinking whiskey. It created an emotional divide between him and his children that really hasn't been bridged. My dad had to quit drinking whiskey. It made him sleep till noon and just be irritable as fuck all about everything. And my dad had to quit drinking whiskey because it made him ruin Christmas in 1997, 1998, 1999, 2001, 2002, 2004, 2006, 2008, and 2010. Bam! I was at a convention. And I like to talk to girls at conventions. I'd like to talk to girls everywhere, but at conventions they tend to have interesting things. And I was talking to a girl dressed up as a Pikachu. It's Pokemon joke number 2. I was talking to a girl dressed as a Pikachu, and she didn't really actually speak a lot of English, but I really thought we were getting along pretty well. And so we went off somewhere private to talk. That's when things got pretty heated. Suddenly it's just like dun 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 dun. Seamus used peck. It wasn't very effective. Pikachu girl used Thunderbolt. It was super effective. Critical hit. Seamus fainted. See, the thing about that story is it doesn't make a lot of sense unless I tell you that I tried to kiss her and she tased me. She had the type advantage because I peed my pants. Okay, so I am actually going to leave you guys with one last thing. So, I don't know about you guys, but I'm kind of into physics. And there's this thing in physics called the infinite worlds reality, where everywhere there's a reality that is created from like every choice you could have made. And so there's just all these divergent realities. And the thing about these divergent realities is I like to think maybe somewhere there's a reality where like a commercial or a TV show is happening, and that's the only point of that reality. Like it's just this reality that was created because of that commercial, so that commercial could exist. And so somewhere there's a reality where a woman is sitting on a park bench just thoroughly enjoying some yogurt. And that's all it was, is this woman is eating a yogurt, but time in this reality is past. The sun comes up in the morning, the tides go in and out, wars have been fought, men have died, music has been composed, children are born every day. The highlights of human achievement have occurred, and the low points have occurred as well, and they will all occur for moments beyond this woman sitting on a park bench just eating a yogurt. And every day, kids will just like look up at their dads, and they'll be like, "What was the point?" And they will say, "Why are we here?" And their dads will look down, and they'll just be like, "I don't know." And they'll remember when they were a kid, and they were like, "Why were we here? I never knew this answer." And they'll look up at them, and this will all go on. It'll just be this endless cycle of people questioning why we're here and what is going on. And they'll look back, and one day, time itself will be dying. Everything will be at an end, and it'll be at the apex of reality. And this man will look out into the blackness of eternity, and he will scream out. He will say, "Why? What was the point? Why were we all here?" And for once, eternity will answer back, "Activia." And you guys have been awesome. Thank you.